Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside, and just a very quick update on this not very nice Sunday. Rainy, cloudy, cold, so not a particularly nice day outside. So that's given me an opportunity to do some more work on the platforms. I've now finished the Royal Train, which you can see sitting in the background, and that's running around about 90% okay. The other 10% it goes and derails, so it's still got its problems, but I know what the problem is now. It's definitely the couplings. They're overriding each other, and I think they're too close together, so I'll need to sort that out eventually, but it does run pretty well now in comparison to what it did do. So I should probably have that running later on. As regards to platforms, I've got 3 stages of what should I say, painting, if you like. I've got the grey primer, straight grey primer, which you've seen before on that section. I've got this section here on platforms 1 and 2. I've got both sides now painted concrete colour, although it's coming out yellowish on the viewfinder, but it's concrete colour. And then on the other section I've got it slightly weathered on the concrete, so and that goes right the way down to the museum too. That's weathered, and by the time I put the ballast down and weathered the ballast, then the bottom of the platform edge will be weathered as well. So there's 3 stages going on. So all I'm doing one stage, letting it dry, and then going on to the next one, letting that dry, and so forth. So the next bit to do is to paint that part concrete and then weather this one while that's drying off. So it's taking an age to do that, both sides. It's a horrendous amount of time. And what with other things, then that's really why I haven't got an awful lot progressed on this, but I'm itching to get these down and finished. After that, once they're down, then I can concentrate on the covering for the platform and getting these all glued up so there's no joins. What else? Well, the reason why I've gone over the lines here, not kept it straight, is purely so that when I do lay whatever I'm going to lay down on here, I know that I'm going to be covering up the white lines, so I get a nice straight edge. So it looks horrible at the moment, but it'll be alright when it's done. I think that's about it for now. So it doesn't look very much, but I've spent hours doing this so far. It's driving me nuts. But I think I'm on the last legs now of doing this. So that's that. What else? Oh yeah, personal news. The scooter event went very well, and thank you all for commenting on that video. Really thoroughly enjoyed myself. Well, we all did. And I'm going down to Sussex on Tuesday, hiring a van to pick it up and bring it back home. So that's that. My smoking, I'm still smoking, but I'm smoking a lot less. I'm down to about 7 a day now. Spoke to my nurse, support nurse, on Tuesday, and she said not to worry about it. It will happen when it happens. I said, do I have to sort of make a date and say, right, I'm not going to smoke anymore? She said no, it will happen by itself. So I'm just waiting for that, really. I thought, to be honest with you, that I would have stopped by now, but she said, well, it takes different people different amount of times to stop. And she said with you it's taken a bit longer, but she said bear with it, it will happen. So I'm bearing with her, hoping that it will happen. But coming down to 7 a day is great in itself, to be honest with you. It's that's a lot less than what I have been smoking. So I'm getting there. The one thing which has started is that I'm not actually wanting to smoke as much as what I did do, so that's a good sign. I think that's about it really. So as regards to layout, then once I get these platforms done, then I can ballast down here. It's all ready to ballast, I just need to finish off these blessed platforms, and make a decision on what kind of canopy I want to put on this one. I'm not having buildings, I'm just having a canopy. Oh, I did have somebody mention about the coaches not being the correct coaches for the Royal Train. Yep, I knew that. Hornby never did make the correct coaches for the for the Royal Train. Like many things Hornby do, they adapt slightly their existing mouldings and normally just spray the coach a different colour to represent a particular model, and that's exactly what they've done here. So yes, I do appreciate that these coaches are not the same as what are used on the real Royal Train. For a start, the Queen's coach has double doors at one end, just here, and none of those coaches have got double doors. They're just standard Mark III coaches sprayed up in the Royal Train colours. I'm not going to modify them. It's a representation of the Royal Train, so that's it. But they are all now polished and shiny, which is what I wanted, so that will do for me. Right, well I think that's about it. So I will close there, and hopefully, as long as it doesn't derail, you'll see this pulling out of the terminus and going around the track. So bye for now, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.